Hi, in this lesson, we're going to learn about how to create a product ladder so that you can sell products and services from low end to very high end. Hi, I'm Angel from RT Course Experts, and we help creative online course teachers with their tech. In this lesson, we're going to go over product ladders, sometimes called value ladders. So, what are they? Would you use them? What is a product ladder? Also known as a value ladder. A product ladder is a series of services and offers that go up in price, trust, and value as your customers commit and work with you. So, at a very high level, you start by selling a lower cost item. Once the customers use it, get value, they trust you, they like you, then you sell them the next one and the next one. So that's what a product ladder is. Over time, you're selling them bigger products and services that are also more expensive. If you don't use a product ladder, you might get stuck because you're trying to sell something very expensive. There's no way for people to try out your products and services. Maybe they're just not ready. Or if you lower your price significantly, you might get some customers, but then you're leaving money on the table because your high-end products and services are actually middle priced. So the product ladder lets you sell from the bottom at very low cost and allows you to sell more and more at higher prices later on without giving away your value. Let's get into some of the reasons why you might want to use a product ladder. In the very beginning, most prospects aren't ready to pay big money for services. They don't want to shell out a large payment. So a product ladder lets you provide a lower end product or service to somebody who found you. They might like your first impression. They might like your sales page. So a product ladder is perfect for that person who just discovered you and they want to try you out, but they're not ready to commit to the larger prices yet. From your point of view, as an authority, a creative teacher, you can afford to give away small samples of value for free. It might be your blog, it might be your YouTube or your podcast, or maybe it's a template or a resource file, a checklist of some sort. So you can go ahead and give a small sample that just wows your audience and says, this person knows their stuff, give them a try, and it's solving their problem. As a course creator or community leader or coach, you can go ahead and create some piece of content that is pretty valuable, but you can give it away potentially for free. And then later on, you can move up and sell slightly more expensive products and services. Over time, your customers will come to like your style, appreciate your knowledge, and see that you're delivering results. So at that point, you can go ahead and get customers to move up the ladder from your free services to some initial low cost products and services. Creative teachers should be thinking about how to break up their products and services into steps. Don't just sell that one big, massive course. Break it up into a couple of steps. Maybe there's an ebook, maybe there's a mini course, and then there's the next piece, and then another piece a little bit later that's bigger and more valuable. You need to think about how to break up your skills, your services into a couple of steps that go from lowest cost and small value all the way up so that you're not just having this one big product that is too expensive for the low-end customers and it's not expensive enough because there's a handful of customers, maybe 10%, that are willing to pay more. They really want the full solution, your full service, and so you're not really extracting all the value from those customers either. Now remember, you're trying to build trust. So over time, you're going to start on the lower end products and services. You're going to deliver a little value. They're going to learn about you, and you're going to work together more and more. Over time, your audience is going to start to trust you. As they trust you that you're delivering good content, that you're a good fit for them, that you're going to help them with their journey where they want to go, they're going to eventually become repeat buyers. So as they buy that small thing that works for them and it was perfect, then they're going to want to potentially go up to the next level. So you're going to have repeat buyers going from small to high, and even you may have some lifetime value so that these customers might be repeat buyers as a subscription. Maybe you have a community or some monthly coaching program. That's the end state with customers after they trust you. Don't forget, customers will pay more for personalized teaching and access to you. You're the expert. So after they learned about you, they will like you, they will want more and more, and eventually they might want just to have access to your ears, to ask you directly their specific questions. Because as you create your products and services, it might be for groups of students, but it's not exactly their situation. So for those students, those customers that want that specific answer, where they want to share their exact situation with you and get your feedback and get your advice to get them to the next level, those people are willing to pay more. You've already worked them up the product ladder. So they have trust. They know that you have skills. Now they need to get the exact answer from you. And those customers are willing to pay more so that they can have that personalized answer and access to you. Now let's get into an example. This is an example for a creative teacher. We're thinking two things. The axes are, what's the price to your leads or eventually your customer? And then what's the value that you're delivering? As an example, something free could potentially be a customer reading an article on your blog. They love it, it's helping them, and they want to learn more about you. They might even go ahead and subscribe to your blog. In exchange, they might give you their email, and with that email, they might get a PDF lead magnet. And then they're learning, and they're like, wow, I need to learn more. As they're moving up the product ladder, you might offer them a low-cost mini course. It's not your massive course with lots and lots of lessons. It's a very spotlight, a primer, an intro, but it's a low-cost value, and it helps them, and it's not a big commitment. After taking your mini course, and maybe it's 2 months later, it doesn't have to be immediately after, then they're ready to do the next thing. So the next thing that you might offer as a creative online course teacher is you may have a community. Maybe it's a little more expensive than that low-cost mini course. So they go and they buy them and they have access to it, and they're getting a lot more value than the free article. They're communicating with their peers, and they're seeing best practices based on other types of creators like them. The next step after that would be maybe you offer one-on-one coaching. The coaching is more expensive than the mini course, more expensive than the community monthly or annual membership, but it gives your students access to you, and they can ask very personalized questions. They can provide context. They can pick your brain. They can feel really good that the advice that you're giving them is going to take them to the next step forward in their journey. From your point of view, you're not offering this coaching to everybody at lower prices. It's just for a smaller subset of customers. And by the way, you have to watch your time anyways. You can't really provide coaching to so many people because that's not going to scale. So for the few customers that want coaching, It's a premium price and they get enormous value. So now you're spreading out your different products and services and you're making them accessible and available to a wide range of customers that have just started learning about you, all the way to people who know and are positive that you can help them with their next step. You're spreading out your opportunities, a lot of low end entry level prices, a medium amount at the middle level, and a small amount at the highest level. If you want to level up and just take one small step, start thinking about how you can break your offers, your products and services into these different product ladder steps. So now you're a lot smarter on product ladders. So remember, people have to build trust. So you're going to start off with something free, then you're going to have a low cost product or service. They're going to commit to that. And at some point, the next step up is something that's middle price, and they're going to appreciate that as well. And at that point, you're also delivering more value. And for some customers, that price isn't really an issue, or they have a high priority problem and they need your access, they are willing to pay more. You can also leverage lifetime value. You can getting repeat buyers as they move up the ladder, or maybe they're in a certain tier, but they're part of your community. To learn more, check out the info and links in the notes. If you're loving this stuff, subscribe to keep leveling up your creative business. And if you need any tech help with your courses, community, or teacher website, visit www.rtcourseexperts.com. Thanks for hanging out. Let's stay in touch.